Some disturbing images through from the IEC Results Operations Center in Durban. eNCA senior reporter Dasen Thathiah joins us now from there. Dasen, very good evening. Good to see you. What's been the driving factor over some of these disruptions?
Yes, and then
well, first let me take you through what we're seeing here now. So this is just outside that Results Operations Center, just a few hundred meters from the gate, which is heavily guarded, as you would know, based on what is being done there. A blockade has been set up here by residents. This happened a short while ago. You're seeing images now of what they've placed across the road. This is on both sides of the road that is leading down to the Results Operations Center. It caused a huge traffic jam just a short while ago as we were driving up here. The motorists that were traveling this way had to turn back. They were also ushered away by police who had blocked off the road just to ensure that there was no further violence or disruption. You'll see now that some of these police officers are making attempts to remove the material that had been used. And just as you can see, because this debris is still on fire, as I mentioned, it happened only a short while ago. Now, from the initial conversations that we've had with some of those that are here in the short space of time that we've been here, they say that it is largely about land invasions that may be taking place in the area. I want to go over to a group that was gathered here. I believe that they were part of the protest earlier. I just want to make my way through this debris that's left. And they've now moved off to the side. Hopefully they'll be able to just engage with us a little bit further. Evening, how are you? Okay, we just want to establish what is the cause of this protest, or what has been the driving factor. Is there anyone that would be willing to speak to us?
Good evening. The cause of this protest is that we're having a big crisis here for the past 5 years. There's a gentleman that owns his property that doesn't want to take control of his property. The community have been trying to defend his property. The community paid to put up private property signage on the property. The community has done all that. We've also taken it upon ourselves always to monitor the place. Reason being is that there's people here that have bought homes for the first-time homeowners, buying homes for almost R1 million. And when these shacks come up, all these homes are devaluated. These shack people have been coming in here for the past 2 weeks. We've been phoning SEP's Naval, which has been failing us. Today they come and threaten the community over here, but they did nothing to help us. If you look through the road, it's dark. Can you see all the light poles are off? Yes. They're all black. What has happened is guys who steal power, they've been removing the cables and cutting them all the way through. Yeah. This is a crime, but when you bring it to attention of SEPs, there's no response.
So what happened prior to this? Because I'm looking at the timing, the fact that there are so many police officers down here. This was obviously, I mean, you know that especially with these police officers, all of you face the possibility of arrest for doing this.
This is a peaceful protest.
Are you not concerned?
This is a peaceful protest by the community. If you look around you, there's women, children, no weapons, nothing of that sort. This is a peaceful protest. We're doing this so that we can be heard. Yeah. Land invasion is failing us. We're trying to get these people's attention. They're failing us.
So my last question to you, just before I move on, is did you not believe that today, being the election day, was the day to vote to make those changes that you wanted?
And we did just that. We went and voted and crossed our fingers, toes, toenails, everything, hoping for the best. Okay. But as we know, we're faced with a problem whereby communities keep reporting and it falls on deaf ears. We don't have the proper leadership to lead this place into a better tomorrow. We have been failed.
Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it. That gives us some idea of why this protest took place. Those community members very upset, but at least the good news now is that we are seeing some movement here on the road. Police are making some headway in cleaning this up. Hopefully this road will be open soon, although just off to my left I see some of that debris is still well alight.
All right, thank you so much there. Reporting for us, Dasen Thathiah, with some of the community members as to why they're protesting at this late hour of the evening.